So, I've been wanting to play this game on the channel literally ever since I started YouTube. So, welcome all back, guys. If you guys are new, welcome to the channel. And welcome to the official beginning of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So, to me, this is one of, if not the greatest game of all time. Not just RPG, but, greatest game of all time. I played it in the past. Back when it launched, I played through all of the DLC. And it is just phenomenal. So I am super excited to jump back into it. We're going to be doing a full series here on the channel. We're going to try to see as much as we possibly can, try to do literally almost everything in the game. I'm not going to, put my hand on my heart and say that we're going to 100% the game. But we're going to try and see and do as much as we possibly can. Try to immerse ourselves into the game. Because like I said, this is one of the greatest games ever created. One of my favorite games of all time. Up there with, Red Dead Redemption 2. So I want to take my time with it. Immerse myself into the world, into the characters. And, really have fun with it. But if you guys want to support the series, be sure to smash the like buttons. Drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the game. If you guys have played it before. Where would you guys rank it? Is it one of the greatest games that you guys have ever played? Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you guys enjoy the content. And yeah, we're not going to waste any more time, guys. We are going to get into it. So I have the complete edition, if you guys are wondering. So we got all the DLC installed. We got a few other of the content packs that CDPR released, when the game was coming out. So we got everything. We got all the bells and whistles. So this should be quite a fun playthrough, man. I am super freaking excited. So we're not going to waste time. I know I already said that, but here we go.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Let's go, bro. The intro freaking hits, man. All right, so we're gonna start a new game. I already went through pretty much all the settings. I don't really need to change anything. We're gonna do a fresh start. It's cool that you can do like only, you know, if you want to do Hearts of Stone only, if you want to do Blood and Wine, you can go in and do that too. We're gonna do Death March. New game on Death March. We'll show the tutorials because it's been a very long time since I played the game, so we'll just put the tutorials on and then we'll flick them off. Okay. Excuse me. Bro, that shit crazy, bro. What? That Raven went right through that guy's eye. Man. It's cool how they transition from the cinematic to the actual in-game graphics. The famous bathtub scene, guys. Oh, and I might need to make sure the nudity is turned off.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Yeah, it's crazy. He got scratches all in it from all like the monsters that he's encountered.
So, later then.
See you later.
Kaer Morhen, welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable the tutorial message, okay, we can go to the options menu. Damn, dude, this freaking cough. Minimap and objectives. The minimap in the upper right hand corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you'll find the objectives for your active quest. Okay. So I did tinker with a few of the settings. Like I said, we'll probably have to, you know, it might take us a couple episodes before we really get, you know, some of that muscle memory back. Because it has been a while since we played the game.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Damn, bro, it's crazy we're playing. It's crazy this game came out in 2015. I forgot to mention too, the reason why we're playing this right now. I mean, obviously I want to revisit it, but the 10-year anniversary is actually coming up, so
You're running out of juice.
You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
yo, Geralt trying to get it in, guys. He's trying to get it a little something something.
I missed you a lot.
And I missed you, but we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Bro, he didn't even like deny it, bro. He's not sugarcoating it. He's just. All right, so I think there's a couple
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna grab the key and head out.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her. We've spoiled her. Yanitsu, what's going on, dude? I appreciate you for hopping in, dude. How's your day going? We got a new game on the channel, bro. We've been talking about it.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold.
It's crazy she did all that with the blindfold on.
You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Apologies not enough. You just got home? I feel you, dude. I feel you, man. So are you just chilling right now? Playing some games?
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
All right, so we're going to... Because we haven't played this game in such a long time, we'll probably just do everything. even though we kind of know the basic controls. So we'll just we'll do the tutorial.
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Shit. She might beat us, dude. Oh, we gotta hit. No, don't punch it.
Fall.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Mr. dropping down. I do have to say too, like, this game looks phenomenal. Like, I know a couple of years ago they came out with like a remaster,
I win.
or like it was like a patch, but it improved like the visual fidelity in the game,
Just need to grow a bit.
and the game looks phenomenal, considering it came out in 2015. About to load up shadows for the 1010 hero. So is it like one of your favorite Assassin's Creed games that you played? Like, would you rank it up there in like the top 2?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
We're gonna go over the fundamentals. Yeah, man, the graphics look pretty freaking good. Like I said, considering the fact this game came out in 2015, I've actually played Brotherhood. Hey, Brotherhood's actually a pretty good one too. But if you played Valhalla and you played Shadows, I think the next Assassin game that you should check out is check out Origins. The one in Egypt. Phenomenal game, bro. I think if you like Shadows, you'll like that one too.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals. And Ciri's barely a novice.
Man, I think the pollen's fucking with me today. All right, combat. Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, Erythal race, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of the trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly, with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs. of all which giving them keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Okay, so we're gonna draw our sword.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you
What?
got.
Lost your nerve?
Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Done.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Damn, I completely forgot about the controls.
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angled. Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Alright, so I gotta... Shit.
Come on! At them!
Damn it, dude. How did I... There we go. Quick sign casting. You have enabled quick sign casting on your controller. The setting aims to eliminate the need for the quick access menu. To use it, first hold down the right trigger button and then press one of the following buttons. Okay.
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called a Witcher's shield. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called a Witcher's shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
That's so crazy, bro. You got to attack him?
Geralt, I want to see sparks fly. See, if not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri?
Shit.
Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Select the bomb using the left stick and then press A. Oh, okay. Okay. Is Origins the one that people say is more the original Ace? No. So Origins is the one that was the first game that was kind of more open world. Like, it was the first game in sort of like the trilogy. It was like Origins, Odyssey, and then Valhalla. You might be thinking of Mirage. Mirage is the one where it's more of like the traditional like AC style. Wait, where's the mini map?
This will be quick and painful.
I can't see the freaking mini map. I think I disabled it during exploration. What the hell, bro? Throw a bomb. Oh, I gotta throw a bomb at that? What the fuck? Okay. Alright, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Okay. Scheiße.
What? Lost your nerve?
Alright, we're gonna sheath our sword. Yeah, Mirage is the one that's kind of more like the old school. But I would definitely give Origins a playthrough, bro. Honestly, it's probably one of my favorites in my top 2.
Whoa!
Top 3, maybe.
You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
The Wild Hunt, guys. This is gonna be a crazy freaking journey, man. Like, this might be the longest game that we play on the channel. Temeria, Road to Vizima, May 1272.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
You probably put 450 out, or 400 to 500 hours into Shadows. Yeah, man, take your time with it. Yeah. I'm not saying like rush through it and jump into the other one, but I think that would be a good game to jump into after you complete Shadows, in my opinion. I would say they're kind of comparable.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed.
Damn, bro.
We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wildlands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Ciri in my dreams might mean she's in danger.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon.
The heck?
Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
I still have the... That's private. Stuffed unicorn, we use it as a bed once. What the heck, bro? They used a stuffed unicorn to have... They had sex on a stuffed unicorn. What the fuck? You want to play Odyssey too? Yeah, Odyssey's pretty good too. What the heck is going on? Hold on, guys. 1 second. I gotta plug in my controller. I don't know why, but this keeps happening. I guess not connecting. I don't know what the hell's going on. But yeah, dude, Odyssey's pretty good. Like compared to like Origins, I feel like Odyssey is way more expansive. Like I think the world's way bigger. There's way more stuff you can do. I think Origins, while it's like more open world, it still has like a linear path, so to speak. I think mainly because of the story. I think the story is pretty good in Origins. But yeah, those two are pretty good. I would highly suggest that you go check those two out. Can I summarize the story to this point? You missed the first 15 minutes. Yeah, so we haven't really delved much into the story. So obviously, like, Geralt's a witcher, and when you saw the little girl, that was a flashback. Excuse me, or he was dreaming. And then the chick that was in, you probably missed the scene with the bathtub, but we're trying to track down this woman called Yennefer. And that's kind of where we're at in the story, but the story's about to pick up, actually. You'll learn more as we progress. Now, the flashback was kind of like it was a dream. Like, he was remembering some things that happened back at Kaer Morhen is like the Witcher 3 fortress where these two guys are from. So he was having like a dream or a flashback, and then the wild hunt, which we'll delve more into as the story progresses, but because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but yeah, I would say you didn't really miss much. Probably some cutscenes or whatnot, but you can always go back and watch it if you want to. Now, Geralt's the guy right here on the right. I mean, he looks old as shit, but he actually is pretty old. But compared to the guy on the left, he's a lot younger. Yeah, dude, this story is pretty it's pretty expansive, so there's a lot going on. This is one of those games where like you have to listen to like everything. There's a lot of dialogue too.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
Yeah, the older guy is Vesemir. That's his name. He's essentially like our mentor, like we're his Padawan. Like he's our master. If you want to compare it to like Star Wars. All right, we got monsters. Life on the continent and in Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their head, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Okay.
Come on, come closer.
I'm gonna use Igni. Shit.
Come on.
My gosh, bro, we're about to fucking die. It's all right. We gotta get used to the controls again, man. It's been like 7 years since I played the game, so we're gonna be struggling for a little bit. I don't want to start all this shit over though. All right, we're gonna skip through this.
Take
Dawn.
So the combat's not overly challenging. I think once you pick up on like
Nagging you about truth. We'll
once you pick up on like
seen it.
be surprised. She's always
Don't know.
you know the basics, you should be able to like
with Yennefer.
we should be all right.
And
Those were the days. I've trained. Didn't end well.
no.
It was just
For the first scene.
In the
I mean,
past.
we are playing on Death March, which is the highest difficulty, but
included.
I'll be honest, dude, I was just ass, bro. I that's all me, damn it.
Downing soon.
Wait,
Didn't overlook it.
stop talking.
We're gonna read it, not
We must.
I think that was me like
Postscript.
trying to rush through the combat rather than like taking my time with it.
That's
Ah, 2, 3. Wait,
I hear it.
Okay. Alright, let's dance, bitches. Fuck.
Lost your nerve?
Damn it, bro. Yo, how do we die the first time? Like, legit. Like, striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Those points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more.
You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. While playing on Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. I do remember that, actually. So at that point, like, meditation will only... I think that just refills our like our flasks and like all that stuff, like our potions or whatnot. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. Okay. So we need some bread and some... I was going to try to loot these. Monster Claw. Ghoul's Blood. Oh, we gotta follow him. It's like a letter right here. What does that say? Bandits calling themselves Temeria soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be temporarily or will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by imperial law. Got some we got some herbs for crafting. Blow ball. Bro, we got some blow ball. But I think the yeah, the crystal skull from the opening cinematic is right here.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Hey man, good old roach, guys. We got our roach. Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt could always count on his horse, Roach, to help him in his travels. So I remember when the game first came out, the amount of memes that were posted on social media of like regarding Roach was actually pretty crazy. Because I think there was like a few glitches at that time. Like he was getting like stuck in, you know, all different, you know, places, like up on like top of like houses and shit.
I knew. Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Thought I was talking about a real roach. Nah, bro. Yeah, I should have been a little bit more. I'll hold A while moving to cancer. Okay. But yeah, Geralt names his horse, or he named his horse Roach.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Damn, bro, they came in and like killed everybody in the village. Oh, those are soldiers. Never mind. They just burned the village to the ground. So Nilfgaard is the army that has taken over the area. Temeria is kind of the fuck was that? Oh, it's those freaking water things. I forgot about them.
Slow now.
We going?
Help me! Help!
My God, bro. My game just... I think my game just freaking bugged out. That's unfortunate. No, bro, no. Maybe the scene was too graphic for some people. It's actually kind of shocking, dude. I don't remember. Obviously, we haven't played this game in a very long time, so like I didn't even play it when the update came out where they remastered the game, or they brought HDR and all that stuff to it. Okay. I'm about to load. Do I gotta load all the way back in that fucking shit?
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
How long have I had my Series X?
Of course, when armies pass necro.
Pretty much.
Let's go before any more show up.
All right. Yeah, and it's pretty much ever since it came out. Back in, what was it, 2019 or 2020? Like, I've had it from the very beginning. And the fan actually, it actually is
Bird skull and black crystal.
in good condition. Like, I don't have any problems with the fan or anything like that.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
But yeah, dude, the fan on mine is actually in pretty good condition. Like, it doesn't make any noise.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
You know, your fan gets a little loud when you play like Cyberpunk and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think mine gets as loud. I think it gets really hot. You can tell, like, if you're in the room, like the temperature in the room gets extremely hot. I would say that, but all right, please don't. That's crazy, bro. I think that's a griffin. And Vesemir got hit.
Has gone.
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it alive, piece by piece.
Yeah, that's savage, bro.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us a thing. I mean, technically, we didn't really kill the griffin, so he probably doesn't owe us anything. Well,
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
I do have to say too, like, unless you have actually played this game from beginning until end, it's hard to explain like the impact with the dialogue and the choice that we get to make, like as the player, like as we're playing as Geralt. Like there are so many things that affect like side quests and the main story and the characters within the game. Like to this day, this game, like the amount of decisions that we make within the game, like the small little decisions, impact so many different things within the game. Like I've never played a game in the past, like what, 10 years that's lived up to this type of game. It's kind of crazy. I think this game sort of like set the standard for, like, you know, dialogue and decision making, in my opinion.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Lilac and gooseberries is updated. All right, new entry has been added to the bestiary. Press to open the menu. Okay. Entries in the bestiary provide additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies for how best to fight them. All right, so we got one on griffins. It's pretty cool. All right, so we can close the... So they're vulnerable against grape shot bombs, hybrid oil, and ard. Okay. Yeah, I would try to invest in I would invest in like I actually have like a little device that cleans out like my PC. Like it just blows air through my PC. I just recharge it. I would recommend investing in something like that, and you can clean out your Xbox and get out all the dust and whatever, but yeah, you got to provide a lot of ventilation for the console too.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
So we're in White Orchard. I mean, the game looks so good, guys. I would say this is like in a
fast roach.
populated areas. You're nearing a village Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked with a little icon on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, more work for witchers, and local happenings. I would say this is a hardcore RPG, dude. I think I would classify like Cyberpunk as more as like an action RPG, and this is more of a hardcore RPG. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like we'll play through the game and you'll see a lot of the systems in place. It's expansive, dude. This is gonna take us a while to complete this game. But when this game, I mean, it won Game of the Year, but a lot of games try to copy the same kind of like formula and blueprint. Like Assassin's Creed Origins became a thing because of this game. Like they Ubisoft went like the RPG open world route because this game was so successful. I mean, yeah, like I would say, yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is really hardcore. Way more hardcore than this one. I mean, I haven't played BG3, but I mean, yeah, that one's a little bit more hardcore, but than this one. But this is still pretty. I would classify it as like a hardcore RPG, but I mean, yeah, dude, I'm not a freaking. I'm not gonna sit here and say I know how to freaking classify every single game, but I think as a whole, this game is pretty beefy. I say hardcore because like the dialogue and all that shit in the game is pretty. It can be overwhelming in this game.
His head back on.
Damn, dickhead.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is your coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
So Nilfgaard is the faction that came in and took over the area.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Alright, so we got options marked with the icon. We'll open the shop panel. Okay. I remember that. Alright, so we got some roasted chicken. Nice.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. but it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby.
Hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. Ay, 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 ay. All right.
And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
All right, dialogue ending conversations. Dialogue options marked with the X. We'll end the conversation. Okay. Let's see what she has.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
All right, buy and sell items using the shop panel. Press to make a purchase. Press B to close. Okay. Oh, she's got some excuse me. She's got some Gwent cards. Catapult. Blue Stripes Commando. See, I might buy those. I know it might not be. Buy some water and. Let's see, how much is the bread? 9. I'll buy a couple things of bread. You would say this is a hardcore RPG with good combat? Yeah, I think, like, compared to, for instance, you were mentioning like BG3, Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, I think they're both RPGs. I think this one is. I mean, they're completely different, though. You know what I'm saying? I think they're both hardcore. I think BG3 is more hardcore, to a certain extent, but. Yeah, I think the combat and everything else is more fluid in this game compared to that game. I mean, granted, and this is coming from someone who's never played that game, so I don't want to, be talking out my ass per se, but okay.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Okay.
Black One's been out measuring the field.
You got a new Gwent card. If you want to examine it, open the game menu and go to the Gwent deck panel. Okay.
Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out their patch.
Sham D, what's going on, bro? Yeah. Good morning to you too, dude. How's your day been going? Or your evening. Evening/morning. Yeah, I watched a little bit of BG3. I've never played it, but I can definitely tell from like the snippets that I saw of that game, it's completely different from this one. Like there's some similarities, but it's a little different.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Damn, bro, y'all about to get fucking beat the hell up talking to me like that. All right, so we got Axie. Dialogue options marked with the Axie sign. We'll make use of the Axie. Okay, Axie. The sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. That's crazy, bro, right? It influences people's minds, causing them to act according to our will. That's crazy, bro. We're like a fucking Jedi. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. Okay.
Raven, woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
That's crazy, man. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. It went by so quickly. Nah, dude, this is not my first time playing this game. It's been a while since I played it, but I played it, I think, 3 times in the past. This is my first time playing it since the update came out, where they added like a complete graphics overhaul. They added a few things to the game. But yeah, Sham, this is like probably my favorite game of all time. Or it's up. I would say this and RDR2 kind of share that title for me.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Go back to your books while you still can. So he writes about like he gets in there with the soldiers, and he's like documenting what like war is actually like, what it's all about. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Take my advice. Go back to your books while you can. War's no game. No faculty meetings to attend. No tenure to gain. End notes to compile. First soldier you see'll kill you.
Why would he do that? Me? A neutral civilian? A scholar?
Boots.
Come again?
He'll kill you for your boots. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Okay.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Oh yeah, we're playing all right. You remember this game helping you get through some tough times? Hey, I can relate 100%, dude. I when this game came out, or the around 2015, 2016, like 2017, I was in a bad, not a bad way, but like, yeah, I was going through a bit of a rough patch. And this game was actually, like, I would play this game so much. So it definitely has like a soft spot for me. I don't know what's going on with Geralt's eyes, dude, but that's crazy. But yeah, man, I feel that 100% right there. It's crazy, like, when people say they've never played this game, even if, like, you're not into, like, vast open worlds and all that shit. Like, this is a game that you have to experience. Like, the story alone, like, the choices that you can make, the story is just so freaking good.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
All right, here we go, dude. We're about to play some Gwent. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. Hey, I'm glad you're excited for it, dude. Yeah, it's definitely over 100+ hours. This is gonna be a long playthrough, dude, because we're gonna be playing all the DLC too, and the DLC is pretty lengthy as well. So, all right, so to begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of excuse me, man. The rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. All right, so this one's a 1. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where a card can be played. Okay. Some unit cards have special abilities. The Ketwini Siege Expert special ability is called Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. Okay. Like, I already know all this stuff. I'm just kind of like rehashing it for people who haven't seen it, or haven't played the game in a while. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. Okay. All right, here we go. We should win this pretty easily. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. Opponent side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability, which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Okay. All right, let's get this thing rocking. All right, we're gonna put down the number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. Okay. And then we can pass. A round ends when both players have passed the players. Then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All right, we're gonna go with damn. So they're trying to fog us out. Which negates our strength. We could freeze them out. Yeah, I think that we might do that. I'm just gonna play it out and see what happens. But I'll probably put down that frost weather card. Definitely a benchmark in the open world games. Oh yeah, by far, dude. Like, I feel like this game is like the standard for like modern open world games, or at least for like you said, like quest structure. I'm gonna pass. I know he could technically win, but he's gonna burn through all of his cars. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once the player has lost both life gems. I remember this game, or this side game, or the mini game, got so popular that they created a whole nother like game. Like, I forget the name of it. Okay. Oh, this is pretty easy now. Because they don't have any cars, we can just do this and then... Pro tips, there is no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cars for later. Yeah, like when we get like later in the game, like some of the NPCs that we play against are pretty tough. Okay.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do a lot of the Gwent like quests in the game. A miraculous guide to Gwent.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yen? And for those of you who have played the game and the DLC, you know who we're talking to. I'm not going to say anything else, but...
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
It's none of your business.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Little foreshadowing. Little foreshadowing right there. Alright, so we're going to ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. Alright, let's pull up the map. Alright, so we gotta go all the way up here to the garrison. But it looks like we got a notice board over here, so we'll probably hit that up and collect the contracts that are in the town. That way we can make a little bit of money. Actually, let me go talk to Vesemir before we leave.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Though that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
So there we go. Yeah, so Geralt's 100 years old. That's crazy, bro.
Vesemir.
It's crazy. So, like, because of, like, the mutation... What is it? The trial of the grasses that they have to go through? Excuse me. Like, they age a lot. They...
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
3 against 1, you're brave.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever. 6 feet under.
Yeah, we got that, bro.
How long
Shit.
are you gonna make me wait? You'll never learn.
My bad, lady. I didn't start the fight. That was them. So yeah, so Geralt's 100 years old. All right, your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers. Yeah, so I think I got the auto save set to like 5 minutes, like every 5 minutes.
It's Durban now. Dervan, not Goydamar.
All right, notice boards. Geralt has learned from experience to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest. A damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map with the following icons. Okay.
That's it, Roach.
Shit.
Come on now.
Forgot how to get off the freaking horse, dude. All right, so let's check this out. Wanted deserter last night. A soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Odrin. He claimed to be of Kedwini by birth, but said King Henzilt's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. All right, so we gotta find a guy that deserted. Imperial Edict number 18/45. Let it be hereby known that by order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn equipped with the shovel, hoe, or pickaxe. Damn, they gotta bring a hoe, bro. Okay. Brother missing. Bastion, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day, like many others you'll say, and you'll be in the right. I seek a brave man, able with the sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion. Okay. And we got a contract. Devil by the Well. Okay, we'll take all those. Points of interest. There is much of interest to be found in the world's dense forest and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you peruse a notice board, the question markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potentially interesting places. Okay. That is another thing with this game, like, the more you explore in the game, like, the more rewarding the game is. Like, every single, like, nook and cranny has something, like, special. Okay. Alright, so we got something over here. Quest available. We'll have to go check that out. So we'll probably go talk to them first, but let me see what the quests have. Alright, secondary quest. Missing in action. Find Dune Vildenvert. Alright, he's way over here. Oh, we actually went through that village. Okay, so we'll have to head back that way. And then we got the contract. Oh, so we're gonna go to the house. Okay.
50 years of work up in smoke.
One of your quests is updated and notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you are not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press down on the right stick. Okay.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses, that sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Okay. So we're gonna find out who burnt down this guy's house. All right, we gotta use our Witcher sense to find some clues. Did I miss something over here? Oh no, I think that's... Oh, there's some shit right here.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Boot prints. A man's. Large.
Yeah, it's cool that you can, like, we can see when we go to, like, the Witcher sense, we can see the footprints.
Stinks of piss and vodka.
Oh, so the guy might have been drunk? He might have been a little intoxicated. I don't think I've ever been intoxicated and then I decided to burn someone's fucking house down though, you know? That's crazy, bro. Oh, it goes to the water. It's okay.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Oh, so he was probably doing that shit on purpose. Alright, let's check the other side. They might have gone. Oh, yep, right here.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Not so sure. Who knows?
Lost his boots in the rush.
Not on your life. I'd rather be ill than disturb a ghost.
Tracks lead back to the village. Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
So he got attacked by a couple of monsters.
We meet again.
Thank you.
Oh, it's the guy. That's the merchant that we
say all kinds of things
rescue.
about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
All right, let's see what he's offering.
I
don't think we have any money, but... Oh, he's got the Temerian armor. That's right. Okay. Oh, he's got the saddle, too. Oh, he's and the decoction, the Griffin decoction. We'll actually need to get that from him. Yeah, so we need to do a couple. We need to do that contract.
Take care.
When I get some money.
Me gran told me about Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had supped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Word is, they laid his corpse to rest.
All right, so it's going into the house.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Damn, lady, like that shit was nasty as hell. What you doing?
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Nah, bro. You coming with us.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
I ain't about to beat shit, bro. I kind of just want to... I don't even want to use the Axie sign. I just want to beat his ass.
Try me, peasant. I could use the practice.
I'm about to beat your ass, bro. Come on. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, shit. Okay. My bad. My bad. You... Woo!
Ow! Ow! Ah! Oh, stop! Stop! I give up! Damn it! You broke my nose!
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else.
Knocked his ass out.
Here you go.
Hey, I didn't like how he was talking to us, you know what I mean? We had a fucking, like...
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis! I beg you! I was drunk! Didn't know what I was doing!
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Damn, bro. They're about to straight up hang him. I mean...
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the black ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Okay. Did he give us any coin, though? Did he give us money? Alright, we got 20. I mean, it's better than nothing, but not a lot. Smoke LSD, welcome to the stream, bro. I appreciate you for hopping in. Have a good stream, brother. Enjoy this masterpiece. Hey, I appreciate that, dude. I really do. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. And I mean, I've said it a million times on the channel, but like, this is my favorite game. It's up there with RDR2. But we're gonna enjoy every single second of this game, dude. It's gonna be a very, very long playthrough.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
But yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. All right, let's see.
I'd like you to forge something for me.
All right, so we got the... All right, creating items on the left side of the screen is a list of crafting. Diagrams in your possession. Use the left stick to scroll up and down, and then you can select it. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna craft any of this stuff. But we could repair. Nah, we'll hold off on that.
Show me what you got.
All right, he's got a couple crafting diagrams. Couple gauntlets and boots and stuff. I'm not gonna buy them. That's another thing too. Like when you, once you play this game, like you go through like a one playthrough, then you realize like it can be overwhelming like the first time you play the game. But like you jump back into it like your second playthrough, you kind of know how to like spend your money and what to upgrade and what to craft and all that. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do is see what level are we gotta that's a level 2 contract, so we could potentially do that one. But I think we'll hold off on that. I think we'll go up to the camp. Hold on a sec. Why? Oh, let me check my settings real quick, guys. I don't know if I disabled. Hide minimap. Okay. I know I disabled a lot of the like the UI and the HUD on the screen because I like to make it a little bit more immersive. I discovered POIs on minimap. Yeah, so it's on. I don't know why it's not. Okay. All right, we're gonna go over to the Nilfgaard camp and continue on.
Don't you look at me.
The fuck did you say, little boy? Actually, I think the NPC that we need to talk to for the contract is in here for the Monster Hunter contract.
Go.
So we could talk to them, but still go to the Nilfgaard camp.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
All right, we can actually, we can haggle with him over...
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Yeah, so we can haggle with NPCs over, like, the price of specific contracts, which is really cool. All right, choose an amount. Confirm your choice by pressing A. If your counterparty accepts your offer, you've made a deal. If your offer is too high, your counterparty will grow annoyed, push too hard, and he or she will break off negotiations. Okay. All right, so we'll go to... The max we can go to 29 is to 29, so we'll go to 24.
If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree.
All right, really do? All right, 23.
That settles it then.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
Okay. So it seems like we got a wraith that we gotta take down. I should actually be looting this stuff for our alchemy. We got Ronogrin, Crow's Eye.
Got a lump of bread today.
You like the concept of haggling for things? Yeah, it's really cool, bro. Or I think in this game too, like, because we are like a witcher, so like our job is to go around and you know, kill monsters. So it's cool that we can haggle with people over you know, how much coin we can potentially get from a specific contract. Like knowing like we're putting ourselves on the line, like we could potentially die.
Something moved. Hey! Anyone home?
Old woman.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan.
Oh, this lady's crazy, bro.
Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Truly a fascinating tale.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse,
and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Yeah, we're gonna help her out.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Bro, all this shit for a damn pan? A frying pan, spick and span. Alright, we gotta remember our... There we go. That's how you open the door, bro. Got a couple things. Rotting flesh. We're not gonna loot that.
A corpse. Explains the stench. Monocle. Interesting.
Silver monocle.
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, there's the dead body.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going farming.
Oh, diagram. Blunt crossbow bolt. Torn out page. Fork-tailed decoction. Take diagrams to craftsmen with the proper skills to have them craft the item for you. Okay. Turn on that candle. Oh, this is the pan. What the hell is that, though?
Documents. Almost entirely burned. A few pieces still legible.
Books and scrolls. Use the left stick to switch between unread books and scrolls. Once read, they are added to the books panel in the glossary. Okay. All right, so we got the burned papers. When you arranged to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life in the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my plowing cock in my hand, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you... tell the blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting. Okay.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Damn, so he used the frickin'... Oh, we're coming, lady. Damn. What is Roach doing?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
What she give us? I think she gave us like food. What are you doing, Roach?
Faster.
Oh, now you stuck, bro? Really? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna head down this way.
Slow now.
That's another thing that I love about the game is like There are so many different NPCs and random like quests that you get throughout the game that are really intriguing. Like the side quests in this game feel like, you know, main story missions or quests. They feel like they're a part of the main story is what I'm trying to say.
Come on.
Alright, we're gonna go over here. Take a left. Oh shit. I got some fucking wait, which one is my silver?
Oh, come on.
All right, well, I guess they're not. They're just walking around. Yeah, dude, the game looks phenomenal. And what's crazy is you guys are only seeing like the stream quality. Oh shit. The world is brimming with interesting places filled with danger. Okay. So I'm wondering why some of the little icons aren't showing up on the map, but oh, here we go. Here we go. Exploration. Oh, there we go. Damn it. Why did I have it like filtered? Okay, here we go. Now that makes more sense. I was wondering why we didn't have the question marks popping up on the map, guys. Shit. Okay. Well, now at least we solved that, but we got something right here. Guarded treasure. I think the remaster came out. Let me see. Or it was patch 4.04, I think, or 4.0. Like, I think it came out in 2022. Like, I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it came out in 2022. Fuck, dude. Hold on. I know I'm kind of skipping through this shit, but fuck, man. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. gonna switch to my sword. I can't remember if wolves are like... I need my steel blade or my silver sword. Yeah, we need my steel. But yeah, dude, we are playing on the... we're not playing on performance mode. We're playing on the other mode. Quality mode. And the game looks phenomenal. I think it's got some elements of like ray tracing. I mean, take that with a grain of salt, you know. Oh, that's a good haul. Oh, there's honey right there. Yeah, we gotta loot that. Nope. All right, so I think there's one more thing that we can... Was it sunken treasure? Keep an eye on it, how much breath you have running out, or you'll drown. Oh, I can't see that shit. Oh, there we go. Buckthorn. I mean, it's crazy, dude. Like, the last time I played this was probably back in... I mean, I can't even remember. Like, maybe like 2018? How do I call? I forgot how to call. Forgot how to call Roach, guys. Hold on. Controller. Oh, we're gonna click on the... Okay. There we go. There we go. I forgot. But yeah, it's crazy to think this game in about a month is going to be 10 years old.
Hey,
Yeah, I played it the year it came out in 2015. Like, honestly, bro, like, it changed, like, my whole perspective of, like, gaming. Like, for me, like, after I finished this game, it was so good. I mean, obviously, like, we're gonna play through the whole game here, but...
Camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the tower. But yeah, dude, like this game is so great that it like ruined like the games that I played after it. Like it just wasn't as good. You know what I mean? But I think I invested like almost 200 hours into my first playthrough, and that includes like the DLC. All right, so I'm gonna go to the tower. Yeah, bro, it's a massive game. All right, craftsmen can craft a variety of items for you for a small fee. Blacksmith forge weapons, armors make armor. If you find a crafting diagram, take it to the craftsman of the right type and skill level to have them craft the item for you. Okay.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble?
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
All right, let's see what he has.
Show me what you're peddling.
Couple diagrams. We're not gonna buy anything. We could sell. Maybe. Oh, we could sell. Hold on. Okay. Can I sell my junk? Yeah, oh, I can't. Not to him. Okay. CDPR always pushing boundaries. Next Cyberpunk is going to be on par with GTA 6 in terms of hype. Yeah, dude, I would imagine, like, especially with, like, technology. I mean, shit, we got the trailer for GTA 6. You know, when was that? Last year? And that game looked phenomenal. So I can only imagine, like, what the next Cyberpunk game will look like. Granted, we're probably, like, you know, 6-7 years away from that coming out, unfortunately. I just hope for, like, CDPR, they don't rush the game. Because I felt like they kind of got rushed with the first Cyberpunk game, or Cyberpunk 2077. And the hype was so big for it. So hopefully they learn their lesson and they don't fucking push the game out before it's ready. Which I think they understand. Well, hopefully.
So long.
Hopefully. I think we'll be able to, like, if The Witcher 4 is really good, then I'll be excited for the next Cyberpunk game.
Will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Can't argue with your logic.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg, Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Gotta gather a specific herb. Could use some more information about the griffin.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Okay.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
That's
another thing about this game too, is like, if your current quest has more than one objective, you can choose which objective is tracked by pressing down on the right stick. Okay. Okay. I don't want to loot that because I'll probably get caught. But like, the voice acting in this game is so good. Like I have a real easy time like just getting immersed into the game, just because like the writing and the voice acting is just so like unique. You don't think they're gonna rush it? I mean, yeah, I don't think so either. And yeah, they already have some devs working on the game. But I also didn't think they were gonna rush Cyberpunk 2077, and they did. So that's what I was saying. Like, if The Witcher 4 is really good, is really polished, then I know like they got the right people in place. Don't want to loot that. Okay, that's how I jump. I think there's some loot over here. I gotta jump across. But I think like when they had their earnings call recently, they did announce that they had people working on the game already. Not a lot of people, but you know, like a decent amount. So you know, they're laying the groundwork for the game as we speak. But it's probably like, yeah, like I would say 7-8 years away. Like if I had to guess, they're probably going to be building it for next gen. Like it'll probably release on next gen consoles. Like The Witcher 4 will probably be on the tail end of the PS5 and the Series X. But I have faith in CDPR, dude. All right, once discovered, signposts allow you to travel directly from one location to another. Yeah, we're not going to be fast traveling as much, dude. We're going to be exploring every little nook and cranny. But I got to say, guys, I know I mentioned like the HDR and the ray tracing. Like the ray tracing in the game might not be the best, but you can tell right here with like the campfire and then like the shadows off over here, like the game actually looks completely different from like the OG version. It's kind of crazy like how much lighting in a video game can like affect like the whole vibe or like the ambiance. Okay, so we're gonna go check the map. Got a couple of POIs over here. Ask the hunter. I thought he said there was a... Excuse me. I thought he said there was a herbalist over here somewhere.
Come on now.
Maybe she was... I think she's right here. I think this might be your hut. But, we'll head down this path. We might actually come over here and hit up these POIs. This guy called us.
Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all.
My God, bro.
My goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Okay.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Precious cargo. Whatever this beast is ate this guy's fucking horse. Oh, we got some honey. So the only way we can get the honey is by using Igni, which is the fire magic spell. Come on, dude. There we go. So where...
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Oh, we can see a couple. We got a couple monsters over here. Probably drowners, if I had to guess. Yep.
Here's the cart.
Oh, there's arrows on the side of it. The fuck?
Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around.
Find around the car, or look around the car for evidence about the attack. Okay. We still gotta find the box.
Cart's riddled with arrows.
Oh, that says horse, bro.
An arrow. Didn't mention this.
He said it got fucking devoured. So yeah, he's straight up lying to us. Oh, that's the box.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Oh, there's a fucking body right here, bro.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Bro, he killed this guy, didn't he? He was trying to get the, Gotta kill these damn... Oh, I think there was a, Yeah, there's a location over here. Oh shit. Fuck. No, dude. Don't you die. Oh my gosh. Not good. Hold on, do I have any freaking potions? I don't have any. Oh my god, dude, they keep multiplying. Yo, it's kind of crazy because like we don't have any actually can we craft I need to see if I can craft a couple potions. Damn it, bro. Hold on. Alchemy. If you want to see a list of components or ingredients required for a specific formula or diagram, you can enter the shop panel, select it from and perform the pin action. Okay. Potions, swallow. All right, so we need dwarven spirit, celandine, and a drowner brain. We don't have any of those. Fuck.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Alright, let's try this again. Not close enough. No, dude. How, bro? I gotta use the barrels. I think they're behind me, though. Fuck it.
What now, you piece of filth?
Where you going, bitch? Yeah. Damn, bro, right in the chopped them right in half. Yeah, so these guys are actually a little bit over, like, they're level 4. I think we're still level 1. Maybe level 2, I gotta check.
Not bad.
Don't you fucking die, bro. Woo! Actually, you know what I forgot to buy? I think I forgot to purchase a torch. That would have been beneficial. Got a monster eye. Oh, here we go. Oh shit. Got one more.
Show me what you got.
All right, so I think that POI is over here. Yeah, right here. Guarded treasure. Damn, dude, the freaking horse is in the game. Oh, fuck. Oh, I think I gotta blow it up. I gotta use Igni, yeah. There we go. Oh shit, we got human.
Not good.
Fuck, bro. Thought I blocked that. Damn, that guy with the fucking arrows is... I gotta take his ass out.
Fight in your guts, Ciri! Get him! Come on!
Come on, come closer.
Damn, bro. Yeah, we're gonna take all the I think we'll take the loot like early on. Like obviously like the more we play through the game, we won't have to loot everything. But we can like dismantle some of this stuff potentially. For like crafting components. I know it does actually cost money for us to dismantle things, which is really cool. There we go. Got some like a manuscript. Killer whale. I think it's like a potion. Exploding bolts. Okay. All right, we're gonna head back over to the this fucking guy. Seems a little shady though.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better writer than you are a liar.
Yeah, so he's trying to escape. How am I dead? What the fuck? What just happened, bro?
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah. No.
Watch out!
There's best hope you're...
Is that a bug? Like that was a bug. Alright, so we gotta kill this freaking guy. What the heck just happened, bro? What the hell?
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
Yeah, this is why I love this game, dude. Like, there's a lot of like politicking and decisions we have to make regarding like you know, different factions, and you know, there's like humans and elves and shit that we have to kind of align ourselves with. You're free to go, but the medicine stays with me.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
So we're gonna let him keep the medicine, guys. I know in like other playthroughs, I like chose different outcomes.
Whoa!
All right, so we got. Let me see. We got a couple. We got something over here, and then, oh, so that is that chick's hut. We can go and talk to her. So we'll go over here to this location, and then we'll head that way. You like stuff like that? Yeah, bro. Like, oh, we gotta go right here. I know I mentioned it before, but like, this is like the only game I've ever really played in my life. I know there's a lot of other games out there, but that I have played, or like like so many different small quests affect, like they could potentially affect relationships that you have with like specific factions or like characters within the game. So it really makes you like hone in on like the decisions that you're making. What the fuck? Oh, we got some ghouls. Oh, fuck. Really? Already? I forget when they do that, they heal. Ooh, that's close. Roach, you're getting in my way, bro. What the fuck just happened? I don't know. I don't know if it's because I haven't played this game in a long time. I know we're playing on Death March, but I don't remember the game being this difficult. Because we're at level... We're still at level 1. But they're only at level 2, but we should be able to, like... I feel like they may have tweaked, like, Death March on the, with the update that they came out with a couple of years ago. I could be wrong on that, but... Oh, yeah, this is the only difficulty that I've ever played the game on. Because like I was saying, like, it wasn't really that hard once you got used to, like, the combat. SpongeBob, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? How's your day going? I appreciate you for hopping in the stream, dude. But yeah, man, we got the one and only Witcher 3. Full series on the channel, bro. What do you think about the game, bro? I can tell you you think highly of it just with the fire emoji. Shit, the fire emoji.
Make me wait.
How? I just gotta go. I gotta be aggressive. Go, baby. That's another cool thing too. Like, we get rid of the monsters in like a village like this, or abandoned village, and then the NPCs will come back and repopulate the area. So it feels like we did something good, you know? You haven't played it since you're like 12 or 13? Damn, bro. I know I was mentioning it. I haven't played this game since I think like 2018. But I think total amount of time, like throughout all my playthroughs, it's got to be over like 500 hours. It's my favorite game of all time. It's up there with Red Dead Redemption 2. I do. Oh, let me see what this guy has. I want to get those
Greetings.
honeycombs.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
All right, so he's got a couple things. I'm not gonna buy. I want to try to conserve or hold as much money as I possibly can.
Farewell.
Can't do it because it's crazy, bro. I can't get the fuck. There we go. My bad, ladies and gents. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get the fucking honeycomb. I'm not trying to burn you, I promise. I'm not gonna be able to get that one. It's a little harder to get. But yeah, dude, we're firing up a whole series here on the channel. Because it's gonna be the 10-year anniversary in or next month in May 2015. Which is hard to believe. $2015. Like, it's crazy, dude. Like every game that I play, I compare it to this game. Like no matter what it is. Okay. Let's steal all this shit. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna take all the plants out here. Because we're gonna need a lot for like alchemy and potions and whatnot. We should be able to craft swallow. Let me see. Not yet. Oh, we need one more. Okay.
Yes?
Griffin do that to her?
Selena. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Yeah, just imagine that. You going out there with your significant other, trying to get a little and the fucking Griffin just comes out of nowhere.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Okay.
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
All right, let me oh she's got a decent selection. That's how you are with Skyrim. You kind of compare games to like Skyrim. I know a lot of people obviously like Skyrim came before The Witcher 3. I know a lot of people compare like open world RPGs to Skyrim. And then I feel like a lot of people also compared a lot of open world games to like The Witcher 3, so I know, dude, there's high expectations for the next Elder Scrolls game. That's for sure. I think there's a lot riding on that game in terms of like, Bethesda's like reputation. But I'm excited for that one. I think when that game we get more like more information and there's like a release date announced and all that shit, we might do like a Skyrim playthrough on the channel. But yeah, that's one game I know I know a lot of people freaking compare, you know, newer RPGs to. All right, so we got Numerate Decoction, Troll Decoction. Excuse me, damn. Griffin Decoction, White Gold. So I don't think I really need to buy these. All right, we got alchemy. All right, I'm gonna craft a swallow. There we go. I think we can just. I think the more we like go around and explore the world, we'll find like a lot of the schematics and the you know, the diagrams and whatnot. Can I talk to her? Hold on, let me see. Quest. Take the potion to the herbalist. Okay.
Yes?
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Nice. Gain an ability point. Alright, we're gonna go to the menu. Alright, we leveled up. Character. Alright. When you have gained a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. You get experience points for killing monsters and completing quests. You receive ability points every time you gain a level. Using these points, you can acquire new abilities or improve ones you already have. And then we got the ability colors indicated up there. Character development abilities. Okay. So we're going to acquire an ability. So we got combat. We got signs, so like our magic. We got alchemy, and then we got general. And then we got our mutagens. Man, I gotta figure out what kind of build we're gonna go with throughout this playthrough. Oh, but there are a few basics that we can just invest our points into. Let's see. Fast attack damage increased by 10%. We'll probably do a couple of those, like fast attack in our strong attack. Deflect arrows while parrying. That actually might be pretty useful too. Time slowed by an additional 50% while aiming at the crossbow. I'm not going to do that. I never really got into like the crossbow when I played this game. Unless like I you know, it was a part of like a quest or any, you know, something like that. I think I'm going to go with this one. For an ability to take effect, you must first activate it by placing it in an open ability slot. Okay. You can deactivate abilities at any time and activate others in their place. Got it. And then we can put like our mutagens in these little squares. We don't have any right now, but it'll increase our abilities a little bit. What is this? Of sweat and blood. A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. The veil blocks the dead from the view of the living and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break this veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. Okay, so we got a... Is that a new beast? Let's see. All right, so we got wolves. We got our griffin. We got our drowners, our ghouls. Like, just like the design of the monsters are really cool too. Night wraiths, noon wraith, plague maiden. So I think the contract we have to do, it involves one of the it's either a night wraith or a noon wraith, I think. All right, so we're gonna go back to our quest. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna potentially we'll do this I think one of the quests we have to go right here, so we might I think the main quest we have to go to that hut. So we'll potentially like yeah, let me see. Yeah, so we got to go to that hut and look for the hunter. So we might as well do that, and then we will we'll do the contract after because it's right here. And then we'll kind of make our way over this way. Because we also have that other quest. We have to go to that the village that we went through when we first started the game. So we'll kind of make our way this way and kind of loot all of the locations over here. All right. Come on, Roach.
Giddy up.
But yeah, guys, it's kind of crazy how good the game actually looks. But like I said, I am playing on quality mode. I was thinking about going back, like switching back and forth between performance mode or quality mode, but like I honestly don't have an issue with like 30 frames.
Move it.
But I might turn down the the paper white just a tad bit.
Good woman, is this the road to Vizima?
Kia Kohaven, all right. Have you not heard about the griffin?
Okay, so this is the hut.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Are we gonna find Hunter using her Witcher sense?
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No, wild dogs.
Yes, more dangerous than wolves.
How are they more dangerous? What?
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. A dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce.
We should be able to. Oh, they're there.
Too late. Attacked another one.
Are those wild? Oh, those are wild dogs? What the fuck? They look bigger than wolves, bro. Yo, what the hell is that? Fuck. Damn, dude. Yo, fucking chill, bro. No, 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 no. Don't you fucking do it. Wow, bro, that's crazy. I don't know why, but I felt like they might have altered the way the dogs look. Because, like, the last time I played the game, I felt like they were a lot smaller. I could be wrong, but...
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
The Nilfgaardians, where'd you find them?
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians?
Damn,
Griffin,
he got...
know anything about it?
fucking shredded, bro.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Like, I feel like the vegetation is like they improved like the vegetation.
"'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now."
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
All right, so we gotta examine the sites of the Nilfgaardian soldier's death. I mean, there's blood everywhere, bro.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Oh, this is like a Sherlock Holmes game set in like a fantasy world.
A camp. Grounds black, saturated with blood.
Did I miss something? Oh, right here.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
So they crossed the bridge. Got some wolfsbane. Alright, we're gonna make the jump. Go. I think actually if we go back to the herbalist, we can sell the honeycomb. Or the honeycombs that we've
what remains of it at least
collected to her for quite a bit of money. Damn. Damn, bro. This guy got... Oh my gosh.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here.
Wait, what?
Took a long time dying.
The fuck? Did they kill the damn griffin?
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
Hold on, let me go over here.
Burned. Only a human could do this.
Oh, so they came up here and burned the nest. Which I'm assuming probably provoked the griffin.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
Damn, it's kind of fucked, dude. They came up while she was sleeping.
Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. All right, we are back. Sorry about that, guys.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. All I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Alright, so we gotta talk to Vesemir. That's crazy, dude. So they snuck up on the nest. They killed the female griffin while she was sleeping. And then they torched the freaking... the nest. That's why the male is fucking pissed. Preparing for combat. Never underestimate your opponents. This rule is at the core of the Witcher's Code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many a Witcher's life. It is likewise worth your while to brew potions, concoct oils, or visit craftsmen before engaging in combat. If you expect to battle a strong opponent, you might want to complete some side quests before attacking. This will allow you to gain experience and develop your character, giving you a better chance of winning the fight. Okay. So yeah, I think what we can go back to, let me look at the quest menu. We can go back to Vesemir and just kind of like proceed through that. But I think what we'll do is kind of focus on the side content like the game was telling us to. That way we can like kind of like level up and get more loot. So what I think we'll do, we actually have a couple question marks over here we gotta go to. So we'll hit these two up, and then we'll head back over here and do the Witcher contract. Figure out what the hell is going down over in this this village. And then, like I said earlier, we'll kind of like make our way that way. His Imperial Majesty Emir van Imre. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Emir Bar Imre. I know I'm butchering that shit, so I do apologize. Oh, damn.
Magic. A place of power.
Is that for our Quinn? Yeah. So if we find those like places of magic, it increases our strength for like each of our spells, our magic spells. Oh fuck. Fuck, man. I gotta kill the archer. Where is he? Over here.
What? Lost your nerve?
Damn, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, we gotta craft. I know we gotta craft some freaking potions, dude. We gotta get some swallow crafted. I know we gave the one to the to that girl over at the herbalist's hut. Let me see. I don't have any. Wait, what the fuck? Why can't I craft? That's weird. I can't craft any, like, the swallow potion isn't showing up right here. Is that like... Please tell me that's not a bug. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is... Okay. Now we should be good. There we go. Go over here and loot all this stuff. I think there's a chest over here. Maybe not. Okay. All right, so we're gonna ride up to that abandoned village and see if we can figure out what the hell is going on at that well. This will officially be like our first Witcher contract. All right, let me see how we can get over there. Just go right around this way.
Place of power. Should draw from it. Faster. The infamous well.
What the fuck?
Moonwraith. Wonder what it's doing here.
Are we gonna read the entry about about Noonwraith in the bestiary? Devil by the well. The residents of White Orchard has suffered more than their fair share of misfortunes. Passing armies and trampled their spring planting. A griffin had begun abducting their livestock, and the rotting ice on the painful cake. A Noonwraith haunted a nearby well. No wonder the locals called this final evil a devil. The Witcher could sense something bound her to this place, and that in order to send her off into the ethereal realms, he would first need to learn her secret. Okay. You have to prepare for battle. A Noonwraith is a demanding opponent. She can disorient her victim by blinding him and creating mirror images of herself. These copies slowly suck their victim's life energy. That's crazy. While their mistress remains untouchable. In order to defeat her, the Witcher could not rely on his silver sword alone. The Yrden sign would also be needed to trap her and force her to take on material form. Okay. All right, so it's vulnerable to moon dust, specter oil, and Yrden. I don't think we have any oil. Oh, we actually do, but we need bear fat and this other herb. Okay.
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
So what we could potentially do, because I can't walk in there right now, we could meditate. I'll meditate to the evening, and then should be able to go in.
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this.
All right, so we're gonna check out the house. I remember, like, a lot of these Witcher contracts were there. Some of them have like stories behind them. Obviously, not everyone, because some of them are like full on like beast or whatnot. You know, but some of them were like curses, where like, you know, someone got tricked or they got murdered or some shit like that. And can I get over there? It's actually pretty sad when like you go through the investigation and you learn more about the beast. Oh, we got the bear tallow. I don't think we can craft the oil though. Let's check over here. Got a few boxes over here. Looks like a book. Is that a skull?
Journal. Might be useful.
All right, so we're gonna read the diary. 27/12/50. It's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court of Vizima. Listed all the harm he's done us, how he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough, damn. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment, how he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. What the fuck? That's a little weird. Now we finally got what we begged. Melitel, for in our prayers for so long, the judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last, we can live as free men. The first day of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind is better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil. Buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves crossed our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet. Loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plows nor hoes, and that we ought to return it to the merchant. So it seems like that bracelet is probably what's binding her to the They said the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. We shall see. Damn, so they came back and fucking killed them, I'm guessing. For the Lord.
Might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place. A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body. Picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there.
Bro.
But it's not his blood.
That's exactly what happened.
Barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
So it was probably her.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades.
Damn, it's actually kind of...
print by the well.
They were trying to live a simple life, you know? Oh, she got freaking hung.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
Wow, bro.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Yeah, so it had to have been that bracelet. I already did that.
Need to cremate the... Gotta jump.
Okay, so we're gonna jump down into the all right, we're gonna find a way out. Oh, there's something right here. Couple things for alchemy. Yeah, I really should have
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
but I was gonna say, like, I should have bought a freaking torch. All right. We're gonna drown. I don't know if I could go up there to breathe. It's crazy because, like, the faster I swim, the more obviously you exert energy. So our breath is going down a lot faster.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Got the cotton candy sky. I mean, that's what I used to call it. We used to call it growing up. I don't know if that's like... if other people called it like, cotton candy sky, but... Damn, bro. Alright, so we're gonna prepare to fight the Noon Wraith and light a fire near the well. Okay. All right, so what I think we're gonna do, we're gonna craft. Oh, we don't have that. Let me see. Yeah, we don't have any of that shit too. Are there really no freaking... Like, I don't want to go all the way back to the town to, or the herbalist to grab a couple herbs to craft a few of the decoctions or whatnot. So I think we should be able to, like, oh, actually, hold on, let me see. This might be what we're looking for. Nope. I think we'll be all right. But we do need to focus on
Igni.
Crafting a lot of the potions.
Hey, I think it worked.
We're just gonna spam Yurden, guys. Fuck, dude. Not good.
Die. She's gone. For good.
Alright, so we got the Noon Wraith trophy. We gotta return to Odalin for a reward. Okay. But yeah, dude, it's actually kind of sad, you know? Like I was saying, like some of the Witcher contracts that we do, a lot of the beasts that we hunt aren't all like, you know, full on like monsters per se.
It's clear.
Like they were human at some point in time and they either got cursed or they got killed, and that's another thing why I love the game. Like there's so much variety. It's not like the same Witcher contract where you go here and you kill a frickin',
Run, roach.
you know, a massive beast.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, there's hope for it, at least.
Keep the coin for your daughter. I mean, bro, we need the money, but
at this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words. You've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. Good luck.
well, we gave us something at least. We'll take it. We'll take it. But he did mention something about the herbalist, so that's interesting. Oh, there we go. I mean, wow, dude, like, just look at this game right now. I love that the moon is like oversized in this world. Like whoever thought of that when they were developing the game, like kudos to them. But I think we're gonna end it there, guys. I think we will end it there. But yeah, man, the moon fits the setting for sure. Like that fantasy world, you know. But I gotta say, man, I'm loving the fact that we're playing the game right now on the channel. Like I said in the intro, I've been wanting to play this game like ever since I started YouTube here on the channel. And you know, the fact that the 10-year anniversary is coming up, I felt it was only fitting. So, you know, I've been saying it the entire stream. We're gonna be doing a full length series, guys. You know, the entire base game, majority of the, you know, the side content, the side quest, the DLC, it's gonna be a pretty lengthy stream. So, you know, I'm excited for it. Hopefully you guys are too. If you guys want to, you know, support the series, you know, be sure to smash the like button, drop comments, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, if you guys are enjoying the content, and you know, be on the lookout for the next one. But yeah, let me know y'all's thoughts and opinion on the game if you guys have played it. You know, if you've seen other people play it, obviously, because it's fantastic, bro. Absolutely fantastic. Kind of having a moment here. Like it's such a phenomenal game. But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all, every single one of y'all, for coming and hanging out. It really does mean a lot to me. We will be back. Probably not tomorrow, but we'll be back on Thursday. We'll continue. We'll probably jump back into The Witcher 3. I know we're playing Death Stranding on the channel as well, but we'll jump back into The Witcher 3 and continue. I think, like I was saying before, we're gonna push up to this other section of the if you want to call it like the tutorial map. We'll push over here, you know, hit up these, you know, the locations, loot the locations. I think we got a quest over here that we got to do. So we'll kind of loot all this area and then come back up here. And potentially, well, I think we'll probably end up leaving. Excuse me. This map in the next episode, and we'll push the story into like Act 1, if you want to call it that, because I think we only have like a couple hours. I think this first map takes around 4 to 5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, guys. But I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. Hopefully y'all have a great rest of your day, rest of your evening. Hopefully I see you guys in the next one. Like I said before, if you guys, you know, are excited for this, but like I said, we're going to be doing a detailed playthrough. So if you guys want to support the series, be sure to subscribe to the channel, you know, drop comments, smash the like button. It's the best way to let me know that you guys are enjoying it. But yeah, guys, there it is. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your evening. But take care, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one.